it's Misty from the Jellified Elf. Welcome to day 23 and the final week of the 25 Days of Christmas holiday card series. I know this is going up late. It's been a crazy couple of days, but I'm gonna get you a card up and we're gonna make it now. So this card is gonna be completely non-traditional. I'm gonna be using Basic Black and Melon Mambo. And for my stamping, I'm going to be using the Peaceful Pines. I pulled out this tree right here. And I'm also going to be using the 'Tis the Season. So let me show you. I already had those mounted on a block. I mounted them together because I wanted to make sure they would fit on this white circle. So I'm going to bring in my white craft ink. This is a pigment ink. And what it's going to do is it's going to allow me to emboss. And it'll be a stark white and almost like a chalkboard effect. So I'm just inking this up. But first, brain, I need to use my powder buddy, embossing buddy, a powder tool, something you can even use like an old dryer sheet that can still remove some static. That's our main goal with this. And I'm going to stamp this so where it cuts off about right there. And I probably should have used my mat under this, and I didn't. Let's hope for the best. Not bad. So I'm going to bring in my white embossing powder. This is Whisper White embossing powder from Stampin' Up. And I keep mine in frog containers because we went through a ton of frog tape when Rob painted our house, the interior. So I'm gonna make sure that I have that all taken care of. And I don't have any tweezers in here, and I wish I did because this is gonna get hot. So I'm going to fast forward me embossing. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Up! Heat tool to take care of this, and I'll catch up with you when this is done. So we just want to heat that until it turns glossy, and that means the powder is melted. You can take your finger and rub off the rest of that powder from the embossing buddy once your embossing has dried. I'm going to leave this here. Let me turn it over because I'm going to do some adhesive adding. So this is fast fuse because I'm out of snail. I think I have some somewhere, but I used the wrong circle, Misty. Holy jeez. It's supposed to be this circle. All right, so I thought I was gonna fast forward to that part so you guys don't have to sit through it and I can get this card done quicker, but that's what I get for thinking. So I'm gonna bring in my Big Shot, and I've got a scrap piece of Melon Mambo, got a magnetic platform, a cutting pad, got my circle, got another cutting pad. You wouldn't have to use your magnetic platform for this, but I just keep mine in this because it's just so much easier to store it that way. And honestly, I hardly ever use the other platform, just when I'm embossing something, dry embossing something. So, okay, there we go. Ergo. That was quick and simple. And I didn't save myself any time. Let me put this away before I lose it. Okay, now we can bring this back in. And I'm gonna adhere this so there's just a small border around it. It's kind of good that we use fast fuse though, because there is some warping from the embossing. So as you can see, I actually cut out my black 2.5 inch circle from a card layer because when we put this piece of pattern paper on top, you're not even going to be able to see it. And this is going in our card base. So let's do this first. I'm using the back of a scratch piece of paper tray ink cardstock. I didn't realize that this wasn't Whisper White, but you know what? No one's going to be able to notice. And it's thick and it's white, and that's all that matters. Doesn't hurt to save on your supplies sometimes, and that's why I did the black the way I did, because honestly, you're not going to see it. Now, this paper is in the Occasions catalog. If you haven't requested your catalog, make sure you follow the link below and do that. Today is Monday, the 21st. Catalogs will probably start shipping out the 26th and 27th. So that way you can have it in your hands and get your wish list ready for January. It starts January 5th. If there's anything left from the holiday catalog that's retiring that you want to get your hands on, you better get it, because that stuff is selling like hotcakes. So the piece of basic black measures 4 by 5 1/4. The piece of melon mambo is just 1/8 of an inch less. Gonna adhere this to the card base. With this fast fuse, you have to be sure there's no pulling it up. That's from daggone sure. Now I'm gonna adhere this so we cut some of it off. So let me go ahead and cut it right now. I've got it in my hand. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not cutting my card base. Make sure I'm lined up where I want it. Right there. Yes, yes, okay. Well, we'll start right there. It's too thick for my scissors. Let me bring in I want to make sure this is even. I'm not trying to make anything uneven. So I'm just lining up that cut mark with my blade, and there we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna pop this up, like, where did it go? I'm gonna pop this up on dimensionals. I broke 2 nails, so I'm having a hard time. I can't get my nails done until Christmas Eve because that's when I get paid. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right at the edge. And then I'm gonna bring in some of my white perfect accents. And take, whoa, where'd it go? Oh my word. I don't know where that went. Just like that. And this card is done. So yeah, so don't forget to make sure you write down the word that you saw pop up on the screen. We're getting close to the end. I've decided that the giveaway post is going to go live on December 27th. That'll give everybody, because it's going to be open international, to be able a chance to celebrate Christmas, if you're traveling, to get home, etc. And then you can enter, and then we'll have it run for 1 week. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you on Wednesday for day 24. Bye for now. Hi everyone, it's Misty. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3.